3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
The Puff and Steph Podcast, back for another day of fun. Thanks for making us part of your schedule. We appreciate it, no matter how you listen to us. I'm actually having issues because you can listen to us on Amazon Alexa devices, Steph, but for some reason, maybe I don't speak clearly because I'll go, hey, my wife's sister's name is Alexa, so we don't call her Alexa. We call it Echo because it's too weird. So we go, hey, Echo, listen to the Puff and Steph podcast. And for some reason, my wife can get it to work. No problem. When she says it, Alexa will come on and be like, listening to the Puff and Steph podcast, 60 whatever episodes. And it'll play. Whenever I try to do it, it's like, does not exist. And I'm like, what? And then they'll be like, looking for the Puff and Stuff Puff. No, that's not what I said.
Puff and Stuff.
That's not what I said.
We can change our name if that makes it easier. I'll be Stuff.
But you want to be Stuff?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Trust me, it's not fun being Puff all the time. So I don't think Stuff would be good either. This is actually our first show after the Super Bowl. Obviously, we recorded Monday's show before the Super Bowl happened, so we didn't know who won. Congratulations to the Chiefs, blah, blah, blah. Did you watch it?
Yes.
Where'd you watch it?
I was home.
Yeah? Did you have a good time? Did you have your wings?
We had some, like, Stromboli and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a hockey game and a bunch of stuff going on, so I had to be up super early Monday morning, so
right.
I didn't go anywhere and get crazy, but
right.
It was nice to just relax.
Well, we had a few people comment on how you eat chicken wings.
Yes.
So I don't know if you see, but over there, I have chicken wings.
No way.
And you are going to demonstrate.
I didn't know this was happening.
And I am going to do the Steph way of eating.
I didn't know this was going to happen. I don't know if I want to eat wings on camera. That's not going to be attractive.
Well,
it's going to be messy.
Okay, we could also do this. You could just walk me through how to do it.
I'll walk you through it.
Obviously, I don't care how I look. So you could walk me through it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'll walk you through it.
Because you're right. You didn't know that was happening.
Right.
Although I'm pretty sure during that episode I did say that we were going to do that.
Yeah, but we're just like, yeah, let's try that.
That's true.
I didn't know.
We do
sure.
make a lot of false promises. That is true.
No, I'm not saying they're false promises, but you know how it is. You're just like,
Right.
let's try that sometime.
So we will, in a little bit on the show today, I will attempt to eat things the Steph way.
Yes, you're gonna love it.
We'll find out. We will find out. Speaking of Super Bowl, leading up to it, you get all these like weird predictions, right? You have like a woman saying she's a psychic and she knows who's going to win and what the score is going to be. You have, an octopus that swims to one side of the octopus tank and whatever side it swims to, that's what side's going to win. There's a lot of those types of things leading up to the big game.
Right.
Right? Nobody ever checks on them after. How many times do you actually hear about the woman, correctly predicted the Super Bowl winner or the score or the MVP or whatever?
Yeah, it doesn't happen often.
The octopus has been hailed a national hero because it's psychic or whatever. I think it's time we finally put one of these prediction animals' feet to the fire. And that is Fiona the hippo.
Aw, hippos are so cute.
I don't know if you knew about this, but Fiona is a hippopotamus born at the Cincinnati Zoo in 2017. And Fiona has declared a winner for Sunday's Super Bowl game. Declared the winner for last Sunday's Super Bowl game. Fiona apparently had done it before, and they gave her a chance to do it again. Fiona was supposed to press her snout to one of two large, like, buoy-shaped items that they put in her pen. So it's basically ball type things, and one represented the Chiefs and one represented the 49ers, and whatever one she would like headbutt or put to her nose, that's who would win. Fiona the psychic hippo. Things didn't go really to plan when she did it last week, though, because instead of giving the little thing a bop with her nose, she actually opened her mouth wide and vomited on one of them.
Oh, well, same thing, I guess, right? So was she vomiting on the one she thought was going to win, or was she like puking on like, you're a loser?
Well, I guess it's all how you interpret it, because it could be interpreted both ways. And I actually didn't think about that. You're right. And they could have said, oh no, she thought whatever team was going to lose, so she vomited on that team. So obviously that team, or she vomited on that one, so that's the one that she wanted to win.
Right.
She did vomit on the Chiefs.
Okay. So she was probably picking them then.
Is that what it is?
Maybe vomiting is like a sign of like love with hippos.
In the hippo community?
Maybe.
Maybe. She did accurately predict the Philadelphia Eagles would beat the New England Patriots.
Yes.
So
maybe Fiona knows what she's doing.
I don't know, but it's finally time we held some feet to the fire, because leading up to it, it's always like, the psychic pig picks whatever, but then nobody ever checks back.
Right.
Nobody ever like shames the pig.
True. No, it's
Be like,
true.
you were wrong, Herbert. You were wrong.
No, that's true.
I bet a lot of money on that game because of you, you stupid pig.
Yeah, nobody ever goes back and looks at that stuff. But while we're talking about it, can we discuss how I was right about the color of Gatorade that would be dumped?
Right at the top of my sheet.
It was orange.
It was on my show plan today.
Yes.
Gatorade was orange.
Yes, because that wasn't even one of the choices.
I know it
Because you
wasn't.
asked me and I was like, orange. And you were like, oh, the choices are yellow, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, why isn't orange a choice? These people don't know anything about Gatorade.
Or they
I'm
did
just
it on
saying.
purpose, because now nobody wins.
That's true. Except for me. But I didn't bet any money on it.
I have a friend who bet $40 that Patrick Mahomes would score the first touchdown, not throw it, but actually take the ball and cross the end zone.
Yeah.
For $40, he won over $900.
Wow.
That was one of those prop bet type things.
That's awesome.
Who would score the first touchdown? Is Patrick Mahomes?
I feel like a lot of
$900.
people probably guessed that, though.
But he doesn't run a whole lot.
He passes more.
Yeah, so if
Gotcha.
he passed to a guy and that guy scored, wouldn't count.
Right.
You'd lose your $40. But
Right.
he actually ran the ball in.
He's crazy.
I won money yesterday, because today's Monday. I won money yesterday. I did those squares. You ever do those squares where you put money in and it's like what the score is, but it's only like, if it's a double digit, it's like the last one. So if it's 10, it's actually 0, and if it's 15, it's actually 5.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so I've never done that before, and I was on my way to my buddy's house, and he's like, hey, do you want to do these squares? I said, sure. And it turns out I won the fourth quarter, and then if I won the fourth quarter, that means I won the game. So I came back with like tripled my money.
Nice.
I know. It's pretty good
That's
day.
awesome.
Pretty good day. A woman dressed as Minnie Mouse got into a wild brawl on the Las Vegas Strip. It's a viral video. It shows Minnie quickly losing her head as she repeatedly throws punches at a woman wearing a jacket that says security on the back.
That's not a good look for Minnie Mouse.
No, because have you been to Vegas before?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like an adult playground type thing, but there are a lot of kids. There is tons of things for kids to do. A lot of people go to family vacations in Vegas. So imagine last year we went to Disneyland. This year, let's do something Dad wants to do. Go to Vegas, and all of a sudden you see Minnie Mouse like accosting someone on the street.
Yeah, no, that's not good for kids to see.
Her partner, dressed as Mickey Mouse, of course,
Obviously.
tried to intervene while Goofy looked on. So it's like people who just dress like Disney characters walking down the strip. Finally, after getting pulled off, the woman, Minnie took off her large costume shoes and ran off and shouting. And I apologize, this is going to be kind of swearing. I ain't no bitch.
You tell him, Minnie.
Ha-ha, you tell him, Minnie. Ha-ha.
Was Mickey supportive of that?
I don't know. I don't think he should be.
No.
I really don't.
But if they're partners, I don't know.
As an adult woman who loves Disney, what do you think you would do if you were walking down the street and saw Minnie Mouse beating on some woman while Mickey and Goofy were watching?
They were just like letting it happen. I would be really disappointed.
Goofy's like, oh, gotta take my video.
Right. Of course, people are videotaping it. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not how Minnie Mouse should be.
Ha-ha, world star. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Coming up next, I attempt to eat wings, Steph style.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
The average person buys 3 to 4 homes in their lifetime. Don't trust the home buying process to just anyone. Trust someone who loves to educate their clients on the process. Someone who takes pride in meeting clients' needs. Trust Heather Kerstetter with Iron Valley Real Estate. Heather has great reviews on HomeLight and Zillow and loves working with first-time home buyers. She also works with several charities, including the Humane Society and the SPCA. For all your home buying or selling needs, contact Heather Kerstetter, Iron Valley Real Estate, 1512 East Market Street in York, 717-316-8777, or on her cell at 717-425-9837.
Okay, so you want a security system for your home or business and you don't know who to choose. Do you go with one of the big companies with representatives living in who knows where? Or do you hire a company that works in and cares about your community? ITD in Mechanicsburg, partnered with Alarm.com, is helping you make that decision easy by providing you with security for only $30 a month, and you'll be able to monitor and control everything from your phone or tablet. Call ITD for more info, 717-256-4996 or ITDSSI.com.
Hey honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Healthier, Happier You is created from more than just a gym membership or diet plan. Don't take on your New Year's goals alone. Let CBD American Shaman of PA help you reach your goals by giving you the physical and mental relief needed to persevere. The Better You Challenge will reward you for sticking to your goals. To learn more and to try free samples of the newest products, visit a CBD American Shaman of PA store in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, and Lancaster, or visit hempishealth.com. And remember to use the promo code PUFF at checkout to save 10% on every order.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
Okay, we are back on the podcast, and if you're watching us on Facebook, you see that I have a couple of wings right in front of me, and we'll explain why in a second. What you might not see is the dogs that are also surrounding me like sharks because I have food in a place that normally doesn't have food. So not only are they excited that Steph is here, now Dad has food. So,
Yep, they beg just like my dogs.
yeah, they're just like, hey, we're here if you want to get down with the food.
We're here for you if you have extras.
Yeah, pretty much. So, last week, you told us that you eat wings in a certain way, and I was a lot critical of that because I'd never heard that particular way of eating wings before.
Right.
Now, a couple people actually came to your defense. Not that they
Thank
do
you.
it. Not that they do it, but that they understand.
Right.
Right?
My friend Elizabeth said she does it.
She did. She said she learned it from you.
True.
Of course.
But
And
still.
Is this, and I asked you, is this something that you came up with yourself? And you said, yes, you've never seen anybody do this before besides you. So this is going to get messy. I'm a little worried about how this is going to affect all the nice electronics we have over here.
Can you put the laptop screen down so I can see you? I can't see what you're doing over there, what you're working with.
Yeah, okay. So I got a couple wings, okay? Now, I'm not going to say where these are from because they didn't pay for it.
Right.
The one thing that I do notice is that the ranch cup is a little bigger than your average one, and it's a different size.
It is.
So I'm not going to sit here and see how easy it is.
No,
I understand your argument.
Right, because most of them are circular.
Right. I completely understand your argument. Okay, that was never the argument. I understand where you're coming from.
Thank you. I hope so.
Just want people to understand me. Oh God. It was just like it wasn't needed. Was my argument.
Well, I don't know about all that.
So first things first, we're gonna do the drumstick, right? So the drumstick's the easy one, correct? You don't do any painting with the drumstick?
It depends. I mean, it depends on how big it is. See, that one fits in,
So,
but again,
fits in.
Again, the shape of the ranch cup is different. So
That would have fit in a circular cup.
parts of it would have, not the whole wing.
All right, but that wasn't the main one. For those of you who are watching, you're welcome. You get to watch me eat. We have a bunch of wings over there too, so feel free.
Yes.
So
now what we're really working with here is the, what's it called? Flat.
The flat one, yeah. So, excuse me. So, what I'm supposed to do now? Correct me if I'm wrong. You see my dog panting? He wants his food.
Yep.
The Steph style of eating chicken wings is to take my finger, put it in the ranch dressing,
Yes.
and then paint it on the wing.
And then you put it on the spot that you want to bite.
All right, so I'm holding up the wing.
Yep.
I'm
Here you go.
dipping my finger.
Oh, that's a lot of ranch. Okay, yeah.
And
Whatever.
then I do that,
Yeah. Yep.
like that.
Yeah,
And then what do I do with this?
You know what? It's all up to you.
With the excess on my
The world
finger.
is yours.
And now I bite.
And then you bite, and it's perfect because you can look at that. You get the ranch, you get the part of the wing you wanted. It's all in there. It's all good. Everybody's happy.
Okay. I see your point.
It makes so much sense. You
Well-
skip the middleman.
Yeah, but you get even messier than normal.
I'm gonna get messy when I eat wings, no matter what, because I always pick at them to get all the extra meat.
Here's what I do, right? Imagine I didn't eat that side, right? I just do this. Right? Because in a cup,
But then-
in a cup, this would work.
but then it's at the top of the wing. It's not
Yeah.
the part you're gonna be
But
biting.
then I do this.
Yeah, but that's gross. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting the entire thing in my mouth just to get the ranch at the bottom.
I'll get a bit of bone off.
Yeah, see?
All right.
You kind of just proved my point.
You know,
I don't like to put the whole thing in my mouth. I like to bite at it.
like I said, I don't disagree with your problem. Okay? I disagree with your solution. Just because I'm not really feeling the dipping my whole finger in.
But I'm not feeling the putting the entire wing in my mouth at once either.
I didn't though. I just did like the
Yeah, but I don't like to put the end of it in my mouth
Okay.
because it's like hard and you don't always eat that part.
All right.
I like to put like the soft meaty part
Okay.
and bite that off
All right.
and get the good stuff.
Okay. Like I said, I think it's just I see the problem. I see your style is just another way of dealing with the problem.
Right.
And I don't think it's going to change the way I wing, but
That's okay.
I wouldn't be shocked if after watching someone do this, we get some comments like, "Oh my god, that's genius." Now, do I agree that that's genius? Genius could be relative, I suppose. But that is the Steph style of eating a wing.
I'm telling you, especially like if you're on a date or something, or you're with someone you work with, someone that you don't want to be like messy around.
Okay.
It's better than like having to put the whole wing in your mouth.
Okay. If you're on a date, you're going to stick your finger in the ranch, paint the ranch, and then put the wing in your mouth?
Yeah, probably. I'm more worried about having the wing sauce all over my face or like putting the whole wing in my mouth.
That'd be a fun date.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun date.
I love wings.
I would talk like the entire time. Like if that were me, the entire date would be about how you eat wings. And we'd get it. We'd have a fun argument about it.
Yep.
And then
be
I'd
fun.
probably never call you again. All right. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, Steph, this is going to be your favorite story of the day. I don't care how many people love the way you eat wings and you've changed lives with what we just did here. It's not going to matter when you hear this story coming up in minutes.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Healthier, Happier You is created from more than just a gym membership or diet plan. Don't take on your New Year's goals alone. Let CBD American Shaman of PA help you reach your goals by giving you the physical and mental relief needed to persevere. The Better You Challenge will reward you for sticking to your goals. To learn more and to try free samples of the newest products, visit a CBD American Shaman of PA store in Carlisle, Mechanicsburg, Harrisburg, and Lancaster, or visit hempishealth.com. And remember to use the promo code PUFF at checkout to save 10% on every order. Okay, so you want a security system for your home or business and you don't know who to choose. Do you go with one of the big companies with representatives living in who knows where? Or do you hire a company that works in and cares about your community? ITD in Mechanicsburg, partnered with Alarm.com, is helping you make that decision easy by providing you with security for only $30 a month, and you'll be able to monitor and control everything from your phone or tablet. Call ITD for more info, 717-256-4996 or ITDSSI.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
The average person buys 3 to 4 homes in their lifetime. Don't trust the home buying process to just anyone. Trust someone who loves to educate their clients on the process. Someone who takes pride in meeting clients' needs. Trust Heather Kerstetter with Iron Valley Real Estate. Heather has great reviews on HomeLight and Zillow and loves working with first-time home buyers. She also works with several charities, including the Humane Society and the SPCA. For all your home buying or selling needs, contact Heather Kerstetter, Iron Valley Real Estate, 1512 East Market Street in York, 717-316-8777, or on our cell at 717-425-9837.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
Okay, we're back on the podcast, and Steph, I'm telling you, this will be either your favorite story, possibly of all time, on this show. It's all downhill from here.
Oh, great. That's optimistic.
Yep. So, number one, you're going to love the concept of this. There's this brewery in Florida with an idea that they had to put pictures of adoptable dogs on their cans of beer.
I love that.
Yeah, so they worked with a shelter, Manatee County Shelter. Its beer cans featured adoptable dogs.
That's so great.
Right?
My heart.
Well, it's going to get better. A woman saw one of these beers and said, I think that's my dog. Her dog, she lost her dog in 2017. And it had been bouncing around from shelters to shelters. And then all of a sudden, she sees it on a can of beer.
No! And they're reunited and living
Yep.
happily ever after.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's such a happy ending.
Was I right?
Yes.
No, nothing we talk about is ever going to come close to that.
Let's not even talk about anything else. Let's just keep talking about this story.
It's day 47 of talking about the dog in the beer can. And Steph is still going, oh, it's my favorite.
I love it. That is so great. Good thing she went to the brewery.
And you know, it's a good idea to begin with. Like, even if we didn't have this story and I said, hey, there's a brewery that has dogs on their cans of beer that need a dog, you would still be like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
But now it turns into reuniting a dog and its owner after almost 3 years of being apart. It's a pretty amazing story.
That's so great, especially after that long, because not to sound completely depressing, but she probably had kind of given up.
Yep.
Oh.
3 years, I mean, you always hold out hope, but, you know, like, either your dog is happy and fine with another family or worse, right? Not very few people after that long get a homeward bound moment.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's so great.
Very few people, if any, get a homeward bound moment. So.
Oh, I wish I could have been there to see them be reunited.
Yep. And here's what's crazy too. Like, this brewery's in Florida, And this dog's in Minnesota, or the owner was in Minnesota.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. So that dog was traveling.
Yeah.
He was booking it.
Absolutely.
He had a nice tour of the country.
She said she was scrolling through Facebook when she saw the viral story about adoptable dogs being on beer cans in Florida. She said, I saw one of the dogs there. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like my dog. Said the dog's name was Day Day. It looked like the dog she helped deliver as a puppy. A member of her family that went missing from her home in Iowa. Then she moved to Minnesota, so she moved even further away. Said, I searched for her, called shelters, couldn't find her. She looked at the article, saw her name. She called us right away. That's what the dude from the Manatee County Animal Services said. And they checked, and Day Day did have a microchip with this woman's first name. But her last name had changed and everything was outdated. That's why it was kind of hard to
I was going to
find
say,
her.
why didn't they check the microchip?
What's the point of microchipping, right?
Yeah.
So she said once she got the confirmation, I just couldn't believe it was actually my dog. It's pretty amazing.
That's so great.
And how the dog got from Iowa to Florida, they still have no idea.
Oh my god.
Did it jump in the back of a pickup truck and, did it jump in a family's van and they just moved it down to Florida? Like,
That's
what happened? Did it
incredible.
walk?
Aww.
Take a train, a plane? How did it get from Iowa to Florida?
What a tough little guy. Poor baby.
So, Day reunited. But, man, imagine going from Florida to Minnesota. That's the only bad part about this whole thing. Sorry, you were in Florida, but now you're in Minnesota.
What, to have to go get the dog?
No, the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Florida, now Minnesota. Sorry, Day. Most of it worked out okay, but now you live in Minnesota. So, we're doing this thing called Play the Poll. I have another survey taken, and you got to try to figure it out. 27% of men do this just to make their wives happy.
Okay, last time we had a thing about what men do that they hide from their wives. I immediately said drugs. This time I'm not going to say drugs.
27% of men do drugs to make their wives happy. Right, no.
Depending on who they're married to, I don't know.
That is the correct assumption. It is not drugs.
Just to make them happy.
Yeah.
Is it like going to their family get-togethers?
That's a really good answer, but no. It's that's a solid answer. Because those are not always fun.
Right.
They really aren't.
Right.
Give you how many guesses this is like a thing we do a lot, and I think we're gonna do it almost every day. So
yeah. And I suck at guessing, so give me a lot of chances.
Let's just go with 3. And if you ever have any of these, find these, we can turn the tables too.
Yeah.
So feel free to find some. Just I always happen to be the one that finds them.
Right. Is it going to church?
No, not going to church.
I know some guys are like, yes, dear. What's something else? Is it like doing chores around the house?
Nailed it!
Yeah! Ding, 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 ding.
Nice job.
I just kept trying to think of what makes a guy go, yes, dear.
Yep, that's what it is. Chores around the house.
You mean guys don't love doing chores?
No, and I can tell you, I am absolutely one of these. Like, I see I'll be cleaning the kitchen. Not cleaning the kitchen, I'll be in the kitchen. I'll put, like, dishes in the sink, and I'll be like, this sink has a lot of dishes. If I do this thing, it'll take me 5 minutes, but it'll make my wife kind of happy, so
it's worth it, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I was a bachelor, I wasn't the most clean guy. I would wait till I had guests, or, like, if I was going out one night, be like, there's totally a chance I'm going to bring a girl home. My apartment better be clean. It was clean, but never really got the girl over, though.
You were ready, though.
I was.
You were
that
totally
one
prepped.
time it could have possibly happened. I absolutely would have been ready. All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow. It is the Puff and Steph Podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.